Hey, I'm Brian Coughlin. I work with Control Station. I've been here for about 5 years now. I work in the Midwest part of the United States, everything from Minnesota and Wisconsin down to Texas and Louisiana. We work with all the different industries in that region, everything from pharma to oil and gas to food and beverage, whatever the case may be. This is the first time in my career I've had a superior product to sell. I know that a lot of people say that about their products, but I think I have the data points to prove that at this point. So I like the fact that I have that. It's not a commodity, it's something that's a service, it's a ongoing presence with the software that we can help different manufacturers improve their processes. My favorite Control Station story is when Rick Bontadibus, who's the VP of Sales, and Bob Rice, who's the VP of Engineering, went out to a customer in Minnesota. We got out there and we were instantly met with 5 or 6 process engineers who were completely sold on the idea that our software doesn't work. So Bob Rice, who's our VP of Engineering, literally rolled up his sleeves, sat down at a table, and within 5 or 6 minutes had their software up and running. And again, this was probably 4 years ago, and they are on the verge of becoming one of our better clients 4 years later. So a lot of times it's just the ability that Control Station has to go to each customer or react to each customer in a quick way, get everything taken care of, and prove our value time and again. The reality is that there's really nothing Control Station does that people can't do on their own. It's just we can do it faster. And as companies get tasked to do more with less, and you have less resources available to you, and everyone wants to squeeze more out of their day, you have 2 options. You can either go to a trusted partner or a trusted software source, or you can spend the time doing it yourself. And again, so what I really do is, or what I think Control Station brings to the table, amongst other things, is the ability to save time. And that's the one resource that it doesn't matter if it's food and beverage, oil and gas, it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't seem like anyone has enough time anymore. That it's changing, that it's, what used to be considered a black art or that people shied away from, now with software and with other tools at their disposal, it doesn't have to be treated like that. And there's an ability now for younger folks to pick up and learn quicker than what it was in the past. We do work with Afton Chemical out of Missouri, who I've been doing a lot of work with in the past 2 years. And to see them go from we don't have the resources or we have these questions and these concerns to a satisfied customer who things are improved for now, it gives you a good feeling. We're not selling a commodity, I'm not selling staples, I'm not selling pens or paper, I'm selling someone the ability to do their job and do their job better. So it's when it works for people, it's very rewarding. Our biggest competitor is the status quo. I can't tell you how many times I talk to people and they're like, we do this a certain way because we've always done it that way. Well, there's a better way to do it now. I think it's time for some customers and some industries to understand that and recognize that and kind of embrace the change as opposed to fighting the change. And I think once they do that, these tools and these resources are made to make everyone's life easier and to make things smoother. So if we can prove that out to folks, I think it can really change the way they produce their products.